Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. In today's reading, we're looking into what is this person thinking and feeling about you, about your relationship, about your connection. If you would like to receive my readings every other day, then please subscribe to my channel, tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. If you're interested in receiving weekly twin flame energy updates for the collective, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up to those by clicking on the link below this video. So in today's reading, we have 5 sets of cards. Set of cards number 1 is the butterfly. Set of cards number 2 is the cat. Set of cards number 3 is the lady. Set of cards number 4 is the sun. And set of cards number 5 is the eagle. So take some time to tune into the energies of the cards to see which set of cards resonates with you the most. It's perfectly fine to be drawn to more than one set of cards. You can pause the video right now, but I'll also leave a few quiet moments here as well. Okay, so let's get into the reading. So welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the butterfly. So what is this person thinking and feeling about you and your connection at this time? We're going to be looking into the tarot, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So stay tuned because a lot of information is going to come through. So this person is thinking a lot about how they feel that they're not being successful in some kind of way within your connection. There's the Ace of Swords in reverse. This could be someone who struggles to see the truth because they're thinking worst case scenarios. With this Nine of Swords here, they're having a lot of sleepless nights. They may be dealing with a lot of anxiety, especially surrounding your connection. Fears of the ending of the connection, fears of being hurt with this Ten of Swords, feeling stabbed in the back. I feel as though this person's carrying around a lot of emotional wounds because they have experienced a lot of abandonment or betrayal in their past. So that's really weighing heavily on their mind. Some of them, they have an awareness that their past is holding them back in fear. This person is thinking about how they're struggling to communicate, how they're struggling to have success with you, how they're struggling to be confident, because there's a lot of truth I'm picking up that they want to reveal. They want to express themselves. They just want to be their true, authentic self with you, but they're really finding that difficult. They may be going through drama in their life. They may have codependent relationships, toxic relationships of any kind. It could be family, could be toxic friends, it could be another toxic partner. Whoever it is, they're feeling like that it's hard for them to stick up for themselves, and they're worrying about your connection a lot because they know that is really hindering your connection. It's really hindering them to feel free and confident to come forward and express themselves at this time. So this person is also trying to subconsciously avoid rejection or the destruction of your connection. So they may be hesitant to come forward because they feel like perhaps you wouldn't be happy with the real them, or they would experience failure, they would have this lack of success. And this is the kind of person that tends to blame themselves a lot for things. And so there's a lot of negative mind chatter going on within this person at this time. For some, they're feeling this calling to just rise up out of something. They know they have to make a final decision. I feel it's about leaving certain things behind in the past, or certain people. It could be literally they've got to leave behind this negative thought pattern that's severely limiting them in their life. It's very self-destructive. There's this calling, there's this they're making a final judgment about something. And healing is coming with the star. They want this healing. They want to rise up. For some, if you have a very deep soul connection, they're feeling this soul calling to be more spiritual, to come into their true nature, as opposed to the thought patterns, the social conditioning, the ego identity that creates a lot of pain and illusion within us. They're being called to rise up out of that. It's a difficult phase. It's a difficult transition. But this person is healing themselves. Eventually they will be naked and vulnerable, like the images in this card. And they will be emotionally balanced. They will be balanced on all levels. But right now they're really going through tough times. So I'm going to pull some clarifier cards. So what is this Ace of Swords in reverse about? Yeah, they're feeling stuck. But this is the illusion of being stuck, the Eight of Swords. This is all about the mind and their perception. They can't see clearly because they are overthinking things with those sleepless nights. This person's got their hands over their eyes, which is saying they cannot see clearly. Whatever's going on in their life, they're feeling as though they cannot escape that at this time. They're feeling bound to something or someone. But the swords are about mind and perception. So they're feeling as though they cannot come forward, they cannot be confident, they cannot express their truth, they cannot cut the ties. But again, it is an illusion, because even though this person is bound, there's all these swords they could easily use to cut those bonds, cut themselves free. So this person is going through a release, a purging of this negative thought patterns. That's what this Judgment card is about. Eventually they're rising out of it. So Nine of Swords, what are they worrying about in terms of your connection? What are they thinking at this time? So the Nine of Swords is the Five of Pentacles and the Magician. So yeah, Five of Pentacles, they're either feeling left out in the cold by you, or they're worried that that's going to happen, or they feel like an outsider. They don't feel good enough, because this has the contrast of the window. This represents abundance. You can imagine there's a wealthy family in the warmth. Sometimes it shows like a social gathering or a party is going on inside the building. And so this is how they see you. They see you as very abundant. They see you as out of their league, because they're seeing themselves as out in the cold, separate from you. They're wounded emotionally. They have all this poverty. So for some, it could be like financial constraints that are making this person feel as though they cannot come forward. And making them feel stuck. But for the most part, with all these swords, it's like a mental thing, a mental trap, where they just don't feel good enough. They feel like you're out of their league, or they're just having struggles in being more optimistic in general in their life. And we have the Magician as well. So yeah, they're worrying about how they're going to manifest this connection with you, how they're going to manifest this new beginning. They know they have to do the inner healing work. They know they have to do the spiritual work to become this master manifester, where he has all this expertise in the cups, the pentacles, the swords and the wands. This person, they feel as though they have to do a lot of work. It's overwhelming for them. They're having this ego death as well. So basically that means the identity that we often grow up believing that we are. We often believe who we are is determined by other people's opinions of us, our successes, our failures, our career, how we do at school, things like that, what kinds of friends we have, whether we're shy. We base our identity on those outside kind of things. but that is what's falling away. So they can remember their true soul self, who they are as a soul, the infinite aspect of themselves that continually incarnates from one lifetime to another. So that's a major transformation. So what they're thinking and feeling in terms of this Ten of Swords in reverse, yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse, this is really saying that they're feeling bored and dissatisfied in their current life, in their current circumstances. For some, you may be separated due to distance or due to lockdown at this time. But yeah, there's one wand that is bolted to the wall, but they're holding the other one. So that's like the Ace of Wands. They're wanting that passionate new beginning. Two of Wands in reverse, they're not really taking action on that at this time because they're afraid of an ending. They may have to end another relationship or something in their life in order to be able to take that leap of faith and start afresh, start that new beginning with you. But right now they're not taking action because they're still very much feeling stuck, not knowing what to do. So what's this Judgment about? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. They are rising up more into their independence. They will, you know, if they have been having financial difficulties, abundance is coming in. But more generally speaking, they are going to be manifesting this independence, this confidence within themselves, no longer codependently feeling as though they need certain people or certain things just to feel that sense of survival and safety. They're going to feel much more safe, trusting in the divine, trusting in their own strength. So the Star, the healing card, what is this about, please? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This is what they want with you. They want this tangible relationship with you. They want to be a good provider. This card is all about the old man in the foreground, being a good provider to family, and feeling like they can relax because they know that their family is going to be okay. But this is also about relationships, family. This is what they want with you. They want independence from a relationship that isn't serving them so that they can feel true abundance in a relationship with you. But right now it's like they're obsessively worrying about how to proceed, what to do. So let's look at the oracle cards. We have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So I feel as though this person is discussing what they could possibly do with their friends. They're trying to problem solve. They're trying to figure out whether to move things forward with you or how to do that, or whether, if you know, they're in another relationship, whether they just stay in that other relationship. And we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So they're feeling very passionate about you. They want to swoop you up. They want to be that good provider. They want that happy relationship, a grounded, tangible relationship with you. We have the heart, and this is the Knight of Cups as well. They want to race in and express their feelings, their heartfelt emotions for you. They feel all of that passion, all of that love. They do want to race in, but at the same time, they feel kind of stuck at this time. Forgiveness, Master Jesus, you're on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So this person may have had some issues with their father, to do with abandonment, to do with rejection. They may have had difficulties if for example, their father wasn't around. They didn't know how to be like assertive, and they may not have known how to be like their true like masculine nature. But forgiveness as well. They feel as though they've let you down because they've kept you waiting. They haven't taken action. They're hoping that you can forgive them. They really need to forgive themselves because, like I said, this person tends to blame themselves for a lot of things, and that's why they're very hesitant as well. They're afraid of things going wrong and them believing it's their fault. And we have the sixth chakra, the third eye chakra. Acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source, and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within me and all around me. Right, so this person is really having the time to go inwards. They're really connecting more with the divine. They're getting a lot of divine guidance. And this is helping them to know their worth. This is helping them to trust and follow their heart rather than getting trapped and stuck in their mind. So let's pull some messages out of the bag next. What are they thinking and feeling about you and the connection at this time? Chasing drama. So yeah, there's a lot of drama going on in their life at this time. And it's really weighing heavily on them. It's really causing them a lot of stress. There may be someone manipulative who is abusing this person and causing them to feel a lot of confusion. Or I'm hearing someone's being emotionally guilt-tripped into staying in an unhealthy and toxic situation. We have fear of intimacy. So yeah, this person has that fear of intimacy in case they get abandoned, in case they are rejected. That is from those wounds from childhood. So they may be staying in some kind of circumstance where there's not really that much love, or something where they're subconsciously still holding on to it in order to have that as an excuse to not get too close to you. Because it does boil down again to that fear of rejection. We belong together. So yeah, they definitely feel as though you are the one for them, that there's destiny or fate within your connection. What they're thinking and feeling at this time. Astral connection. So they're feeling very connected with you in the 5D, astrally, telepathically. They can feel your emotions. They may know what you're thinking, and vice versa. So this person may have got too comfortable just connecting with you on that level, because they were trying to avoid facing, taking that leap of faith, saying goodbye to people and things that weren't serving them, and really being courageous. So karmic contract. So yeah, they may be in a karmic relationship with someone. There's also karma that's supposed to be healed within your connection. So this connection may be stirring up those wounds of abandonment and rejection within both of you. Like this person is afraid to feel that way, so they're very avoidant. And you may be trying to make things work with this person, but it's triggering you, like they're keeping you at a distance is triggering your abandonment and rejection wounds, but you're both feeling those wounds, and it's so they can come up from the subconscious into your conscious awareness, so they can potentially be healed and released. So let's look at the divination dice. What's this person thinking and feeling about you at this time? There's the hay wagon. That's better, it's focusing now. The hay wagon. So to me, this is like the Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of a slow night, but this person is continuing to invest in your connection. They're trying to put in the hard work and the labor in order to heal themselves, in order for there to eventually be a harvest, a payoff, the growth, the alignment, in order to be able to be with you. It's like a slow and steady process though. We have the ship. So to me, this reminds me of a card which has a ship on it, which says love endures through hardships, through storms. But also this reminds me of the Six of Swords card, which is moving out of adversity into harmony. So in a mental kind of way, in their mind, they're healing this tendency to be very insecure, very up and down, their thoughts, you know, racing and taking them down the rabbit hole kind of thing. And this is, they're coming back into harmony, and that is allowing them to have more harmony with you. When they feel much more confident and peaceful within, they'll feel much more confident to reach out to you. So there's the skull and crossbones. So this is like the death card. It represents transformation. There's the endings of the old which aren't serving them. The old is being put to rest in order to make way for the new beginnings within themselves and within your connection. We have the monk. So this is very positive. They're going inwards, and this was where the judgment card as well. They're rising up. Whoops. They're listening to these intuitive messages, listening to the divine, finding the light within. And we have the telescope. So it's very interesting. There's the ship, there's a telescope, and this reminds me of the pirate flags. They're looking towards the future now. They're tired of their current circumstances. They may be spying on you on social media, but they're trying to navigate their way forward. So let's look into the charms. Wow, okay, so we have the cat. So this may be an indication to look at the set of cards which has this very same image on it as well. The cards, what set is it? Set of cards number 2 may resonate with you as well. But this is saying about intuition as well. This person is trying to be independent, like cats are, so they can go inwards, so they can see the light. They feel that this is a very spiritual connection with this church here, a divine connection. They feel extremely romantic feelings for you with this red heart ring. They want a commitment. They want to give you gifts, romantic gifts. There was the 10 of Pentacles there, which is saying they want to be a good provider. So we have the headphones. I feel like this is someone who, if they are with a partner, they're trying to like shut out this person who may be like nagging at them. Obviously this can be to do with music as well. And we have the dove of peace. So peace is coming to this person. This is also the dove that's in the Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love is going to happen. Self-love within this person is allowing them to have this new beginning in love with you. So if you're interested in receiving weekly twin flame energy updates for the collective, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up to those by clicking on the link below this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. So welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the cat. So what is this person thinking and feeling about you and your connection at this time? We're going to look into the tarot, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So stay tuned because a lot of information is going to come through. Okay, so you may be interested in watching set of cards number 1, because one of the charms that came out in set of cards number 1 was the cat. Just like the set of cards that you chose, this is the exact same image, and I told set of cards number 1 that this set of cards is probably going to resonate with them too. So this is also saying to me that set of cards number 1 may resonate with you as well. Okay, so what is this person thinking and feeling? Ace of Cups in reverse. They're struggling with self-esteem. They're struggling to receive love or give love effectively or communicate love effectively. This is someone who is very emotionally insecure. This is someone who invests a lot in romance and relationships. This person loves to fall in love, but I feel like in the past they've worn their heart on their sleeve a lot, and it's kind of like the scenario where someone is very eager and then they keep attracting other people who aren't eager at all and reject them and use and abuse them, you know, abuse this person's kindness, cheat on them, things like that. So this person, they've been very hurt in the past, and now it's like they're very afraid of getting hurt again, of appearing vulnerable, of showing their emotions too much in case you kind of take them for granted like they were severely in the past. And so this person has so much love for you, but they're really struggling to express that love. They don't know how to receive love. I feel like this person keeps themselves to themselves very much deep down. This may be someone who struggles to ask for help. They want to kind of do everything on their own, so that they don't know how to receive love. Yeah, they have this lack of peace in their heart. They're feeling a lot of wounds, emotional wounds. They're trying to keep a lid on those emotions. And you know, when we open our heart, when we feel love, it does bring up a lot of those wounds from the past. So there's the Three of Swords in reverse. Internally, this person is holding on to a lot of heartbreak. They're trying to avoid those feelings from coming up, because, you know, in order to repress the pain, we have to repress the love. Because like I said, when we open our heart to someone, everything that is like wounds within us comes up to the surface to be healed and released. It's like opening a can of worms. And so this person doesn't know how to deal with those emotions. And so Spirit is saying it's not personal if they're resistant of you and the connection, or if they're running away. It's they're running away from those painful wounds coming up in the process of opening their heart to you. So a lot of things need to be purged. You know, the cup is in reverse, so all the water would fall out. All the wounds need to fall out. They need to empty their cup in order to be able to fill it with love, with peace, in order to have this renewal. And the Three of Swords in reverse is also about sorrow. It's those swords falling out of the heart, this connection that they have with you. I feel it's unconditional love that you share with each other. And so your love, I feel like you were offering them a lot of love, but they didn't know how to receive it. Your love is helping them to heal themselves. It's helping them to know their worth. I feel like it's kind of like a long process, but you're helping them to know that they are lovable. And so that is allowing these negative stories that they've attached to past situations where they blamed themselves, they didn't think they were lovable or good enough, or they took other people's criticism seriously. You know, they really took all that on board and believed these negative beliefs about themselves. But now you're helping to crumble what isn't serving them. They do have some resistance though, because I feel like they're going through an ego death, because our ego identity is basically a collection of all those beliefs that we have about ourselves. So we base our sense of identity, who we are, on how other people have treated us. Other people's criticism, we can really absorb those, and we start criticizing ourselves in those ways. And the ego identity is about basing who we are on our job, our status, how popular we are or aren't, our failures, our success, but that's the surface level. The true identity is the soul, the infinite aspect of ourself that incarnates through all lifetimes. That is our true nature. And so this person is going through a heart awakening. There's two hearts here. The heart awakening, you have to go through the difficulties, you have to go through the wounds and purge them in order for us to have a deeper awareness of who we truly are. And so the death card is about transformation. It's the ending of the old, the beginning of the new. And this person is going through that. This is this is a major arcana card, so that's the destiny. This person is thinking a lot about this deep feelings for you, this magnetic attraction that's pulling them into this spiritual awakening, because I feel that you've shared many past lives together. Some of you may be twin flames, definitely some kind of soulmate connection. And so this person is thinking a lot about, what does this connection mean? It may not make logical sense to them, but that is because their ego is going through this transformation. It's making way for the soul truth. They will have epiphanies, but right now they're very fearful of, because everything in their life has been turned upside down. So they're fearful at this time. They're fearful that there's a complete ending of your connection as well. They're fearing that they've hurt you too much because they weren't able to receive your love. They weren't able to have a healthy, balanced relationship with you because they didn't have that with themselves. But this major transformation is occurring. They're thinking passionately about you. There's a King of Wands. They want to impress you. They may be trying to show you an image of themselves which may not be fully in alignment with their true selves. Like they may be feeling extremely insecure, but on the surface they're trying to make out like they're the King of Wands. They're successful, they're confident, they go for what they want, kind of thing. And this is just really saying they feel very passionate about you. They're afraid of losing you in case you don't accept the real them, but they want to come forward. They want to have this heartbreak within this connection to be healed. They want to start afresh. They want to come forward with a tangible offer, a new beginning. They want to go through that gateway with you. So let's pull some clarifiers. What are they thinking and feeling in regards to this Ace of Cups in reverse? What are they thinking and feeling about you and your connection? What's this Ace of Cups in reverse really about? There's the King of Wands, and it's landed on the King of Wands. So yeah, they're feeling disappointment in themselves because they've always wanted to be confident, take action. This is about goals and aspirations. They want to move towards you. They want this relationship with you, but they're feeling disappointed in themselves. They're blaming themselves because they weren't in the right frame of mind. They weren't in the right place energetically to be in a healthy alignment with you, but that's not their fault, because I believe that you both met at a time where you both were going to trigger a lot in each other for healing purposes. Like that was part of the soul contract, to go through this transition, not just be immediately ready for this intense relationship right from the word go. So what is this Three of Swords in reverse about? Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. So they felt young. They may have been a little bit immature or naive. He's wearing blue, which is the throat chakra. In reverse, it's like this person has wanted to give you a cup. They've wanted to give you like that Ace of Cups. You were giving them love. in reverse. They were trying to, but they may have been doing it in some immature ways, or they may have been hinting at their feelings, or they may have been communicating their feelings online, but when it came to face, they were too shy or too afraid to be that open and vulnerable. It could be for some that there's a mirroring going on here, like you both subconsciously had fears of rejection, so maybe you're both kind of in your comfort zone, kind of communicating how you felt, but then at the same time both of you keeping distance in some kind of way. For some of you that is going to resonate. So what's this death in reverse about in terms of what they're thinking and feeling about you and your connection? Death in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. So they feel as though they've been too slow. They want you to know that they have been working on themselves and this connection. They want like a sunrise, a new beginning. They want to come forward with that pentacle. They want to create a tangible offer. But they may be going slow, Spirit is saying, because they're trying to bide their time. Like they know they haven't been emotionally ready, or the divine timing hasn't been right. But at the same time, they're so afraid of losing you. With that death card there, they're afraid of the ending of this relationship, and so slowly they've been maybe opening up and communicating their feelings or hinting, but they haven't like rushed in and made that full-on offer or that full-on commitment. But they are trying to do the right thing. That it's like a slow and steady movement forward. So what's this King of Wands about, please? The Devil in reverse. So yeah, the Devil is about the inner demons, the fears, the illusions, the ego identity, any kind of block, anything that's holding them back. They're trying to free themselves. This is more positive in the reverse position. It's saying they're realizing now a lot more than what they were in the past about what is holding them back. And so they have much more of an awareness of what they need to heal and how to release themselves. And so I feel like slowly but surely that is what they're working on. And the Ace of Pentacles, what they're thinking and feeling. Death. So that's come out twice as well. They want the ending of the old. They're struggling with it, but that's what they want. They want the ending of the old. Some of them, they may be in another karmic relationship, which is very toxic. And they're in this process of ending things so they can come forward with a tangible offer for you. So let's look into some oracle cards. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So yeah, that is what they are wanting to do. Like I said, some of them are expressing their love, but they're not coming forward with a full commitment at this time because they're still in that transformation stage. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yeah, they may have had a lot of trust issues in the past within your connection, and I don't feel like it was something you necessarily did that caused that those trust issues. For some it could be, but for many of you it's like what's happened to them in the past and them not feeling good enough. And so this person's been extremely cautious. That is why they've moved forward slowly. You know, with this person it may have been 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of thing, or 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So this person, they are coming into a place where they're beginning to trust more in this connection, trust more in their intuition. So they are opening up more as time goes on. We have Teacher Awakens, Mary Magdalene. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So they feel like you're a great inspiration. You've taught them a lot. But also they're realizing that with these triggers that have happened, they've been helping you to heal and grow as well on a deep soul level. So they're feeling this calling to listen to these teachers or their spirit guides as well. They're awakening to that guidance. We have the Fox. So yeah, I feel like this person's been a little bit sneaky. I do feel as though they've been hinting at their feelings rather than full on coming forward, because this is the Nine of Wands as well, which is like the wounded warrior. They're trying to keep going in this connection. They're still holding on. They're still investing in the connection. But, you know, they're trying to hang in there. They've had a lot of insecurities come up. I feel like this person has all these waves of insecurity. And then when those waves calm down, they can express themselves. But then it triggers another wave of anxiety. So they may have been hot and cold. And this is kind of like hiding away. Kind of like a secret admirer kind of energy as well. We had the first chakra, the base or the root chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. Okay, so I feel as though this person had fears or difficulties in being responsible. Like they may be young, or they may have been a little bit naive or immature. They didn't know how to be responsible for their actions, kind of thing. And so yeah, they may have been that Page of Cups energy, kind of hinting their emotions but not fully, and then backing out from what they were saying to you, which has been incredibly frustrating for you. So let's look at the divination dice, what they're thinking and feeling. The rainbow. So this is all about healing. They want a healing of the connection. Also, this is like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Sometimes they may have become disheartened in this connection because they felt like it was just castles in the sky. They felt like it was just a fantasy, like they were never going to get to the goal. They were never going to be able to ground the connection with you. They'd never reach that pot of gold kind of thing. So this person, they may have this tendency to daydream perhaps a lot rather than taking action. So there's the love potion. They feel very intoxicated by you. They feel very magnetically attracted to you, like it was an instant attraction. They feel the connection is very potent. It makes them feel incredible. It makes them feel alive. So yeah, there's the Devil's, whatever that is called. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is called, please. So yeah, the Devil energy again. And yeah. They may have been like this fox energy. They may have been sneaky because they felt trapped either in another relationship and maybe they hid that from you, or they just felt trapped in their wounds and fears, and maybe they were kind of giving you false promises because they were wanting you to stay holding on. They were trying to bide their time because they needed a lot of time for healing. So they may have been giving you promises before they were actually ready to follow through on those promises. Their emotions run deep. We have the well. You make them dive deep into themselves, and that frightens them, but it's creating this major awakening within them. That's part of your soul contract. We had the lyra. So this is like heaven on earth, the harp. You know, you all see the imagery of the angels playing the harps. They feel all this harmony, this peace, this beauty, that heaven on earth feeling with you. So let's look into the charms. Slightly bitter. So they feel that you're slightly bitter with them because they've been very slow. They've kind of hinted their feelings, whereas you may have outright told them their feelings. But they're like this fish in a bowl. They keep going round in circles. They keep looking outside of the bowl, wishing and thinking about how to expand their life, how to get out of their comfort zone, but then at the end of the day, it's like they keep going around in circles, but they're daydreaming of a brighter future, a better life with you. It's too peoply outside. So this person may be an introvert. They may have social anxiety. They may be shy, and that is definitely contributing to them having difficulties coming forwards. But this is a very positive connection that you have with this person. There is good vibes here, a good sign. So this rose on the cross always reminds me of the Rumi oracle card, which is called the Celestial Rose of Ma. And basically it says, in order to get to the rose, in order to get to the love, to the relationship, to the truth, to the communication, to everything you want in terms of this relationship, you have to go through the thorns, the difficulties, the pain. You know, that is the purging of the wounds as we go through that heart awakening. And really beautiful, we have the two swans. So this is a twin flame symbol, but also it can be soulmates. This is saying that swans mate for life. This is saying that this is a profound connection. Their heart is true to you. They feel this way for no one else. And they feel infinitely connected to you. And they do want to move things forward, but they're that night energy. It's moving quite slowly, but they want to do things slowly but surely. They may be an earth sign for some. So if you would like to receive weekly twin flame energy updates for the collective, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up to those by clicking on the link below this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading, which is about every other day. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Again, remember to check out set of cards number 1 as well. And now I'll move on to the next set of cards. So welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the Lady. So what's this person thinking and feeling about you and your connection at this time? We're going to look into the tarot, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So stay tuned because a lot of information is going to come through. Wow, this person is thinking and feeling all good things. We have the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this person is thinking they want harmony, they want peace, they want this relationship, they want to communicate, reach out. He's reaching out, touching the female's cup. This person feels as though you have this amazing connection where you're really on the same page, you really click. This is saying that your love is equal, it's balanced. Even, you know, if for some of you it doesn't appear that way, on the surface, this person feels just as much for you as you do for them. They even have fears, perhaps, that they love you more than what you love them. That is a fear of theirs, is what I'm hearing. This is a divine connection. It's really looked over by the divine, by your soul family. It's a very, very strong connection. It's a connection of deep soul healing as well, because we have, I don't know how you pronounce it, the cordicus, the healing symbol there. And they feel this is a very romantic connection. They feel connected to on all levels, like very much emotionally, but also in your mind, like mentally, you have this telepathic connection. You may have the same views about the world, about relationships, the same morals. They feel you're from the same soul family. They feel that it is a divine connection. They feel like your soulmates, basically. They feel this intense attraction and chemistry physically as well. I'm feeling this person has a lot of respect for you. They really look up to you. They have this King of Cups. You've really helped them to become much more balanced emotionally. You've really helped them to mature, because now, you know, no matter what's going on, like the stormy seas, this king is still very firm, very grounded emotionally. So a lot more emotional stability within this person than perhaps in the past. For some, you may have met this person and they were already like emotionally stable, but they have mastered a lot of things. They've mastered their emotions, and now they're much more able to align with offering you their emotions, giving and receiving love. And the Eight of Wands, this is rapid movement. They have a lot of passion for you because we have a Knight as well. They want to race in, they want to communicate, they want these goals and dreams that they have about your relationship to really ground. So you may have a higher dimensional connection. Interestingly, we have the Knight of Pentacles as well, which is the slowest of the Knights, but this is saying that this person wants things to move forward quickly. Perhaps there's divine timing going on within your connection where things have to move at a certain pace. But this person's feeling a lot of passion. They're wanting things to speed up. They're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to come in very rapidly. But then there is this Knight of Pentacles. At the same time, they want to do things maybe slowly but surely. They want to do things thoroughly. They want to do things right. This person is very hard working. There's a workhorse here. This person is trying to plant the right seeds in order for your connection to grow, to blossom, to be very strong. The Lovers, they feel it's a very divine connection again, just like the Two of Cups. They know that Spirit is very much involved in your connection, watching over the connection, protecting the connection. They know that there is divine timing involved here. But yeah, they very much feel like you are the one for them. They feel like you are their soulmate or their twin flame. And that's why they're very invested and continue to invest in this connection. There is, you may be hearing from them very soon. If there's no contact or little communication, they may be coming forward with some kind of communication very soon. But overall, your connection may be moving slowly but surely. But that's okay, because it means that everything is coming into alignment. Everything's getting into the right place. All the ducks are in a row before things can move forward in a more tangible kind of sense. So let's look at some clarifying cards. What is this Two of Cups about? What are they thinking and feeling in regards to this Two of Cups, please? We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this person, they want financial security. They want to be a good provider. Perhaps they're financially secure within themselves, but when it comes to providing for you and a family, some of you, this is going to be relevant. Like, you may have children from a pre-existing relationship, but for some of you, obviously that won't resonate. But they want to be able to provide for you financially in a family kind of situation. That may be what this Knight of Pentacles is about as well. Working hard to increase their finances so they can really support you in that way. They may be like a traditional kind of masculine energy who wants to be a provider in that sense. So what is the King of Cups about, please, in terms of what are they thinking and feeling at this time? The King of Cups. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there has been some hesitation in the past. Like, they knew that meeting you completely changed their life in a positive way, and they wanted to move forward. They wanted to go on this new adventure with you. But at the same time, maybe you were young when you met, not necessarily, but there's this sense that this person may have run away in the past. Even though in the long run they've always hoped and dreamed you'd be together, they feel like I said, this connection is watched over from Spirit. They feel it's a very divine connection. They feel like you're destined to be together. But in the past, they may have kind of taken that for granted in some kind of way. And maybe they had a fear of commitment. They were running away, or they weren't as emotionally stable within themselves in the past. And so they may have been wearing masks, or running away from making things real, or it just wasn't the right time. They may have had difficulties with some kind of confrontation or just being open and vulnerable. So they're thinking about how much they've matured. They want to prove themselves to you now. So what is the Eight of Wands about in terms of what they're thinking and feeling about you and your connection at this time? Yeah, there was an imbalance, a give and take. You may have, turned your focus away from them, and now you're giving time and attention to someone else or something else in your life that may be inspiring them to really come forward. Yeah, maybe this is like a Bachelor card. Again, maybe they had fears about coming into the family unit, coming into a tangible commitment with you in the past. Maybe there was an imbalance of give and take because of those fears, but now they're wanting to race forward, possibly because you've kind of backed off. Yeah, they're still investing in your connection. They're holding on to the connection. Maybe a little bit of possessiveness. Again, this could be to do with finances as well. They're trying to save up. They're trying to, yeah. I'm hearing from Spirit that in the reverse position, they've felt embarrassed, or they felt like they're not good enough in the past because they haven't had enough finances to be very very generous and a good provider in that way. And so they weren't coming forward. Sorry. They weren't coming forward. Sorry, I was continuing to talk in this reading, and then I looked at the camera and realized it stopped recording. So sorry about that. So yeah, they weren't coming forward because they had fears that they weren't good enough, they weren't a good provider. They may have felt like you wouldn't like if they weren't financially secure. So what is this Lovers about in terms of what are they thinking and feeling regarding you and your connection at this time? The Lovers. It's clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. So sometimes the Lovers is about needing to make a choice. I feel like it's a choice between love and fear. The Hanged Man in reverse is more positive. It's saying they want to come out of a stalemate, out of stagnation, out of that pause. They want to start moving forward. They've had a lot of time to go inwards and see the light. There's the light here as well, interestingly. They've come to a lot of epiphanies and awareness about this connection and how much you truly mean to them, which is really, really positive. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So they definitely see you as their soulmate. They're trying to pray, really draw in this connection, really come into this alignment with you. Wow. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So yeah, they definitely want to be with you. They want to come forward. They if you have turned your attention away from them, that may be what's kind of caused them to want to come in now, like praying to the universe, maybe having a lot of these feelings of kicking themselves because maybe they took you for granted in the past. Wow, Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. So this person, they definitely want to communicate. Interestingly, that is over the communication card, the Eight of Wands. They want to get a weight off their chest. They may want to give you an explanation about something in the past that they feel sorry about. They may want to say that they're sorry. They want healing of your connection. There's this healing symbol here. Again, there's the angel wings here as well. So they're very much feeling this is a divine connection. So yeah, they want to communicate that they see you as their soulmate. They want to communicate their love. Wow, we have the Letter. So you may be receiving written communication from this person very soon. Again, they may want to give you an apology or something, because we have the Seven of Swords again. Maybe in the past they ran away or pushed you away, or they just, when it came down to expressing their emotions, they kind of bottled out of it. So they want to come forward now. You know, maybe when it came down to it, they kind of ran away and you'd already been waiting a long time. And then that was kind of like the final straw for you. So then perhaps some of you walked away, and now, you know, they're fearful of losing you for good. So I'm noticing these roses here as well. It's like they want to come forward with an apology. And wow, we have the 5th chakra, throat chakra, expressing my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Wow. So expressing my feelings, they want to come forward. You may be receiving written communication, open communication about feelings. That is really amazing. So let's pull some messages out of the bag next. What are they thinking and feeling about you at this time, please? We have, wow, taking action. They definitely want to take action, and I feel that they're going to be coming forward with a communication, with an explanation, with movement forward, with that 8 of Wands. Heart on. So this is getting aroused by feelings of love. So their heart is very much switched on to you as well. They're feeling so much love, so much heightened emotions for you. Make you jealous. Wow. So that may be something that they want to apologize about, give you an explanation about. That may have been their way of pushing you away, or, you know, they weren't openly communicating their emotions, but maybe in the past they were trying to test how you felt by trying to make you jealous. So, you know, immaturity may have caused you to, you know, turn your back on this person, and now they're like really regretting it. Trust issues. So yeah, this person has struggled with trust issues in general, and that is why they didn't feel it was safe to be open and vulnerable for a long time, but they've been working on healing that. With a Knight of Pentacles, it's been a slow but sure process. Now they are trusting that you are their soulmate, that you are the one for them. And we have taken for granted. Wow, yeah, so they know that they took you for granted, and that is what they want to come forward and apologize for and make amends about. So let's look at the divination dice next. What are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? We have it's like a temple in the sky. So yeah, I feel like this person, they feel like this connection is extremely divine. This always reminds me of Kung Fu Panda and the Jade Palace, which is at the top of the mountain. And in order to get to that, you have to go up so many steps. It's like ascension takes a lot of work and effort. But they feel like this ascension that they experience with you is like holy. They feel connected to the divine. And that is, they realize that they took that for granted, and without you there's no like spark in their life. There's no deeper meaning. You bring them so much meaning. So they see you as a treasure. There's this treasure box. It can be Pandora's box. So this is like their heart. When they open their heart, when they take that leap of faith and communicate, They do have a little bit of fear and maybe a little bit of hesitation, because they're like, wow, it's going to open Pandora's box. How are you going to react to them? Are you going to be open and receptive, or are you going to shut them down, kind of thing? But I feel like this person realizes that it's worth taking that risk, because they don't want to lose you. They want to fight for this connection. So we have the Crow. To me, this is very like mysterious. This person has been mysterious. They've kind of kept themselves to themselves. They've kind of kept themselves in shadows. When I think of a crow, I think of a lot of like films where the crow comes out when it's like cloudy or raining and it's really dull. So they feel as though life is very dull without you. They want to open up that box. They want to open up that new beginning. So much light, because look, it looks like light's coming out of the box. And they want this light, this amazing connection. So yeah, the cogs, the wheels are turning, things are in motion. You may have put a spanner in the works if you walked away, but that really, you know, made them realize their priorities. The whip. So this is, to me, it's actually reminded me of that Knight of Pentacles, the whip, cracking the whip, putting in the hard work, putting in the effort, planting the seeds, investing in this connection to bring it further along. So what charms are going to come out? Okay, so I'm immediately seeing Wonder Woman. This is a charm. Well, my son found this on the road quite a while ago. But the Wonder Woman is, you know, the lasso of truth, trying to find the truth. Maybe you try to get the truth out of this person. You try to get them out of their shell. You try to get them to communicate their feelings. It may have been like blood from a stone, because I'm seeing that grey colour of the stone. Like I said, the greyness that's often associated with the crow. And I feel like this person had so many defenses up in the past, like this cactus, and it says don't be a prick, with all these pricks with all these spines on it. This person pushed you away. You felt hurt because they can't, you know, you tried to open them up and they were like a dragon breathing fire on you. You know, you got burnt, kind of thing. But, you know, this person has had to survive in very harsh conditions in their life, and they have their defenses, their walls up, but those are coming down now. There's the wedding bells here. So they want to marry you. They want this deeper commitment. They feel like there's a divine marriage, that you're soulmates, you belong together. They feel like there's an infinite bond with this heart, with the bow on. This is like, you know, they say tying the knot when it comes to marriage. They feel there's that unbreakable bond, and they want to get married to you, is what I feel their goal is. There's the peace here. They feel a lot of peace, a lot of healing, a lot of unconditional love in your connection. And the cat is about mysteriousness, but also it's about intuition. This person has had a lot of awakening. They're going inwards now. They're listening to the divine a lot more, which is guiding them forward in this connection. So if you're interested in receiving weekly twin flame energy updates for the collective, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up to those by clicking on the link below this video. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications. That will notify you every time I release a new reading, which is about every other day. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye. So welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the Sun. So what is this person thinking and feeling about you and your connection at this time? We're going to look into the tarot, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So stay tuned because a lot of information is going to come through. Okay, so I'm feeling that this person is feeling stuck in their life in some kind of way. It could be that they're in a third party situation. That could be that they're in another relationship that's toxic and unhealthy, or it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be anything that is unhealthy in their life that's keeping them bound. It could be addictions. It could be a job that's totally like wearing them out, burning them out, taking up all their time and energy, or anything in their life that's really dragging them down, weighing them down, bringing down their vibration. This can be fears. This can be wounds from the past. It can be illusions. It could be not seeing the light, you know. This person is thinking that they are stuck, they're bound. Look at the chains here in the Devil card, and also they're feeling bound here, but it's a perception because swords are about the mind and perception. They feel like they're bound, but they could easily use these swords to cut those bonds and take off that blindfold. They feel like they're imprisoned in some kind of way, but I feel like it's a self-imposed prison because we have the Wounded Warrior card as well. And these wands have been put up almost like a barrier. So this person's got a lot of barriers going on. I feel like this person isn't like consciously aware of what they're thinking. I feel like they're very much like controlled by subconscious thoughts that are very limiting, very negative. This person has a lot of like storylines going on in their head about reality, which aren't really a true reflection of reality. The Hermit in reverse. This is someone that is very isolated. They're isolating themselves. They're holding back. They're not seeing the light. They have codependency on something because the Hermit is all about going off on their path, leaving everything behind and going on in a new direction. So this person has some fear about going in a new direction or releasing some kind of codependency that they have on someone or something. And so they very much had their walls up when it comes to you and the connection, burying their head in the sand. This is about pushing you away, the Five of Swords as well. You know, they've got the Three of Swords, which is, the Three of Swords is the card where there's the heart pierced by the Three of Swords. It's the heartbreak card. So that's the energy where they're coming from. They've pushed you away and they've left you with the Two of Swords. So you're now in a place of confusion. You're like, do I trust this person? Do I hold on to this person, or do I move on? Because they keep being resistant. They keep pushing you away. It's either through being cold and distant, or maybe for some it's through them saying harsh words, saying they don't love you, saying they don't want anything to do with you. So let's look into some clarifying cards for each of these ones, just to get a bigger picture of what's really going on, what they're thinking and feeling. So what they're thinking and feeling about you in regards to this devil energy. You know, they may feel, because they're so wounded and they may be very pessimistic in their life, they may feel like you've put some kind of spell on them or something, you know. Some of them may literally think that. Others, you know, that's not to be taken literally, but they feel this bond to you. They feel this magnetic draw and they're trying to resist that. They're trying to like push that away. I feel it's because the Hermit is very spiritual. They're needing to learn something about themselves through this connection, but they're worried about looking inwards. Basically, they don't want to look inwards. They don't want to look into their pain. They felt quite comfortable in their life, going through the motions, being in their comfort zone, turning a blind eye to deeper matters, to spirituality. It's easier for them to deny this connection, deny their emotions. So this person is very much out of touch with their emotions. What they're thinking and feeling in terms of this Devil card. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this person is like emotionally all over the place. This could be someone who rushes into your life, then rushes back out again. It could be harsh words again. Like they feel this magnetic pull, but then it's like they're feeling resentment towards you because this connection is trying to force them to look inwards and heal themselves. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to look into their pain. And so they're kind of associating you and this magnetic draw to the pain that's coming up. But it's like they're refusing to look at that. And the King of Wands. So yeah, there's a lot of passion here. Maybe you had a lot of passionate exchanges. Maybe this person's fiery. Maybe harsh communication sometimes. So what is this Hermit in reverse about in regards to what they're thinking and feeling about you at this time? The High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, this is about intuition as well. So intuition is very much blocked within this person, but Spirit is really trying to wake this person up. Through this connection, I feel like you have this soul contract with this person. You may, be destined to learn a lot from each other. For some of you, you could be soulmates or twin flames. You could be destined to be with this person, but for some of you, I'm feeling like it's more of a karmic connection about lessons, about healing things within yourselves, but only you will know in truth. In your heart. So yeah, this person is trying to deny, they're trying to be logical, they're trying to deny their intuition and not listen to spirit. They're being very stubborn. So what is this Nine of Wands? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you've been trying to come forward and give them this tangible beginning. You want them to be in the light. You're trying to help them heal. You want them to go through that gateway with you hand in hand, and they're being defensive. They're like, no, I'm not receiving. I'm not taking what you're offering. They don't know how to receive love. This is someone I feel who has a lot of pride. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to ask for help. Trying to be very practical, very stubborn. So the Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords and the Magician in reverse. So this is someone who takes no shit from anyone. So yeah, again, it could be like those harsh words. Maybe there was a conflict between you both, an argument. Magician in reverse. This person keeps manifesting like negative things, blocks. It's because they have a lot of wounds and they're not consciously dealing with them. They're not consciously trying to work on healing themselves. And so this vibration, this low vibration keeps manifesting and mirroring back to them in their lives. So, this person sees themselves and life in a pessimistic way. They may be very cynical and kind of stuck in their ways. For some of you, this may be an older person that's grown very bitter in life, and so they're just not receptive to allowing anything new, or they're not in a place to be able to align with like something positive with you. So what is this Five of Swords in reverse about in terms of what they're thinking and feeling? Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this could be someone coming in hot and cold, a bit like that Knight of Swords in reverse. They could have, and look, at the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Swords. Someone running away from confrontation, being open and vulnerable. So this person may have come in, they may have wanted like sexual connection with you in some cases, or they may have given you false promises, or this could be someone who opened their heart but like they're overly like sensitive and they take things the wrong way. They took you as rejecting them in some kind of way, and their oversensitivity causes them to react like they're triggered like very like easily, and then their pride has kind of pushed you away and now they're not speaking to you or something like that. So let's see what the oracle cards say. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Interesting. I'm feeling it's either them who have attracted someone new, but for some it's like you're in this new relationship because you gave up on this person, but then at the same time you're still feeling this magnetic pull to this original person, and you're feeling like there can be a reconciliation, or you're feeling like that's the destiny of your connection. For some, let's see what this one says. Devotion, the sun, and creative manifestation. So yeah, it's like deep down this person wants a new beginning with you. They want a reconciliation. They want this devotion, this devoted relationship. The sun, they want to have that new beginning. This is also the Ace of Pentacles, so they want to receive, be able to give and receive equally. And creative manifestation. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I'm optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones, and I maintain a positive attitude in all that I do. I am open to receive and I am deserving. So yeah, this talks a lot about receiving. This person has struggled with that creative manifestation. They've also had difficulties in being positive. So they've manifested a lot of kind of negative circumstances by default. Some of you may be in another relationship now with someone that's truly devoted to you, and now this person's wanting to come back in and have this reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I would recommend for most of you, but obviously follow your own intuition, I would recommend that you devote yourself more likely to the new person who is devoted to you, because there's this sun. This is like a new beginning for you. Ace of Pentacles, someone who's truly there for you. It could be that you are going to attract new love into your life if you're still single. So let's look at these messages in the bag about how does this person feel about you at this time. What they're thinking, that they're crying. Wow, let's pull some more messages out. Karmic contract. And there was the Devil card there, which is all about karma. This could be a karmic contract that you share, or they're in a karmic contract. I'm sorry. Wow, they're crying. They're sorry. I feel like they do want a reconciliation. They want to come back into your life. Yeah, I want you back. And safer in the status quo. So yeah, they may be in another relationship, or just some kind of circumstance that they were using as an excuse to not have a commitment with you, because they felt safer in their comfort zone. But now they want you back. They're sorry about the past. They're sorry about the karma that you went through, and they're crying about it. So let's look at the charms. Yeah, the cactus with all the spines. They've had a lot of defenses up. These are the defenses of the cactus, that's lived and survived in very harsh conditions. There's often droughts in the desert. So this person has felt like there's been a drought in their life when it comes to love, is what I'm feeling. Like this person may have had an extremely difficult childhood. And there's a lot of like resentment and bitterness to do with the past. This is definitely a soul contract that you have with this person, the heart with the angel wings. It's very much come into your life because of spirit and that soul contract. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to end up with that person in a romantic way. It may be that it was a karmic contract where you needed to learn things from each other. There's the ring. So this person, they do want a commitment. They may want to come in with an apology. The red is like romance. They want to express that passion. They want to say they're sorry. They're trying to say that, look, I'm devoted to you. They want things to move forward in a positive way. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. And they do feel this love for you deep down with this heartbeat here. But this person may not be, you know, the healthiest person for you. So if there is someone new that you're kind of wondering, should I go with the new person or stay devoted to the older person? For some of you, I feel like it's a much better, healthier option to be with a new person. So if you would like to receive weekly twin flame energy updates for the collective, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up to those by clicking on the link below this video. And also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading, which is about every other day. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. So welcome to set of cards number 5. You've chosen the Eagle. So what's this person thinking and feeling about you and your connection at this time? We're going to look into the tarot, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So stay tuned because a lot of information is going to come through. This person wants a brand new beginning with you, the Fool. They want to take that leap of faith. They want to leave the past behind and turn over a new leaf. They may be waiting for divine timing or a green light, or waiting for something to get into place before they take action. They've climbed up to the top of this hill. They see a broader perspective of this connection and they're holding on to the connection. They want to hold on and develop much more stability, a deeper commitment, and they're working very, very hard behind the scenes in many cases to make that a reality. Number 8 is the infinity symbol. So they're putting in a lot of work and they're hoping that that's going to come back to them in terms of a commitment with you. The Knight of Wands, they're feeling very passionate about coming in, racing in, having a lot of sexual fantasies, but also they just have a lot of goals and aspirations when it comes to getting things moving in your connection. Let's pull some clarifying cards. What's this Fool card about in terms of what they're thinking and feeling? We have the Knight of Cups. So again, this is the most romantic of all the knights. They want to come forward. They want to express their feelings. They want to be chivalrous. They want to be like the traditional masculine energy where they provide you with a lot. They, you know, work on making you happy. And they want to lift the visor, you know, they want to be emotionally intimate with you. If they have, you know, if they kind of keep themselves to themselves with others, when it comes to you, they just want to take that leap of faith in being open and vulnerable. They may be feeling frustrated because we have the Magician in reverse. They may be feeling frustrated because things aren't manifesting as quickly as they hoped. You know, when we try to manifest things, we visualize what we want, but there's always a delay before the manifestation occurs. But during that waiting period, that's often when we can lose faith. And so, yeah, they're feeling a little bit stuck. And so they're wanting to manifest things. They may be wanting to try and force this relationship to work. But there's like a sense of waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for that divine timing. There needs to be an energetic alignment. So the universe is handling the manifestation. Behind the scenes, the universe is getting you both into the right place so you can come together when the time is right and in the best circumstances. But they're feeling a little bit frustrated and maybe a little bit disheartened, but nonetheless they're holding on to your connection. They may fear that because it's not manifesting right now, they may fear losing you. So there's a little bit of possessiveness there, holding on perhaps a little bit too tightly. So what's this Three of Wands about, please, in terms of what they're thinking and feeling about you at this time? Three of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the tangible manifestation in the reverse position. It's like they're waiting. When's it going to come in? When, you know, they may be wanting communication from you. For some, this could all be the other way around, because I can hear some of you saying to yourself that I'm just describing you with all of these cards. But it could be the other way around, where you're waiting for things to ground and there is this divine timing involved. But I feel like they're very much waiting for it as well. They may be waiting for you to communicate to them because perhaps in the past you got tired of waiting. So yeah, there's this fear of missing an opportunity that they're having right now. So they're holding on tightly, but you know, that often delays our manifestation, because if we're holding on too tightly or trying to force things to work, it's because deep down we don't believe it's going to happen. We don't believe in the power of the divine and the power of our beliefs to manifest things. And so that lack of faith is what's actually blocking the manifestation from coming in. So what is this Four of Pentacles about in terms of how they're thinking and feeling about you at this time? Yeah, they're holding on to the connection. They want a healing of the connection. They want to move away from the stormy waters into the calmer waters, moving away from adversity into a brighter future, moving your connection into healing. 6 is the number of love. And what is this Eight of Pentacles about? Wow, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this is really saying this person is working very hard to try and manifest your connection, but there's something that they're not doing right, and I feel it is to do with like negative beliefs or just doubts deep down. So they're trying to force things. They're trying to do the same thing over and over and over again, but that is what is blocking the manifestation. Because they're not fully just having faith and not leaving it to the universe. They're trying to force a manifestation with that Magician in reverse. So Knight of Wands, what they're thinking. Yeah, 10 of Wands, it's a heavy burden. They're thinking, why isn't this manifesting? Why is it such a struggle? But that's kind of like the whole point. Everything seems like a struggle. Everything seems like it's delayed, like it's taken ages, like it's too much hard work, and it's burning them out. And that's because this person's trying to micromanage everything. They're trying to force things to work rather than, you know, sending out their intentions and their wishes to the universe and then allowing the universe to align them with that and allowing the outcome to come in the best way possible. So yeah, they're taking on too much when it comes to trying to manifest your relationship. So let's look at the divination dice. The gun. This is like an alien gun. Let me pull out a clarifier for that. What is that alien gun about, please? The sacred gateway. So they got a target, you know, they're shooting for this goal. They're shooting for this gateway, this new beginning, for you to move together through that new doorway, that new opportunity, bringing your connection into a deeper commitment. Yeah, look, they're working so hard. We have the dwarf with he's like mining. This is saying this person is digging deep though as well, which is very positive. It's almost like the Hermit card, the lantern. It's going inwards, doing the work, but healing the self, shining the light in the shadow side. But again, it's just saying to me that this person is working really hard to try and, you know, get the gems, the crystals out of the cave, out of the mines kind of thing. They're working hard for the manifestation, basically. Yeah, they are going inwards, which is a really positive sign. These are the steps descending into like the basement, into the darkness. So yeah, a lot of bringing the light into the darkness, a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing. That's really, really positive. What's this one? We have the god of thunder, the thunder and lightning, or the god of lightning. Does anyone know who that is? I'm really, really terrible at like myths and legends. So this is like lightning strikes. They felt that instant magnetic attraction. This is a very powerful energy. They want to force things. They want to make things work. They want to, you know, the lightning is almost like magic. They want to, you know, zap that lightning or zap that gun. And then here is the manifestation. And winter is what I'm seeing with that snowflake. So you may have this reconciliation in the winter months. Is, you know, I immediately said winter there rather than snowflake, because that is what I was hearing, winter. So let's look at some oracle cards. I meant to look at them before the dice. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so yeah, this person has been doing a lot of the shadow work to heal their past, heal their inner child, trying to release like codependency or neediness. Oh my God, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So yeah, there was the Four of Pentacles as well, which is about holding on too tightly, codependency. And yeah, they may be holding on too tightly to the manifestation as well. So they're healing these family issues to do with abandonment is what I'm feeling, and that is healing this codependency, which will in time allow the manifestation of your relationship to come in more naturally. We have divine alchemy, holy amethyst. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So yeah, this is basically again saying this person needs to stop focusing on challenges and difficulties and thinking it's all really hard work, and then instead focus on what they desire and allowing the universe to deliver that. We have the scythe. This is basically, to me, chopping or cutting the ties to things in the past that aren't serving. There's the Knight of Pentacles as well, someone that's very hard working. It's a slow, steady progress of letting go of the past, allowing the future to unfold. And we have the solar plexus chakra, the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. So yeah, this person is feeling very strong at this time. They are moving forward with that strength, and it's really, really positive. They're having much more confidence within themselves, much more self-esteem, but yeah, they may need to balance that out because they may be trying to like enforce their free will a bit too much, trying to force things. So let's look at the charms. This ring has come out a lot in this reading for the other cards as well. This person wants a commitment. They want the romantic relationship. They want to shower you with gifts is what I'm feeling. There's the shell here. So this person may need to come out of their shell, or something about shells. You know, they may be attracted to shells, may live by the ocean or something. This is a divine connection watched over by spirit with the heart and the angel wings. Angelic connection, unconditional love. They're thinking about how much they love you with this I love you little charm. They feel like there's a hole in their heart without you there. And this connection is moving forward in a positive direction. This helm is like the wheel of fortune. So if you would like to receive, actually, I've forgotten the messages out of the bag, how they think, what they're thinking and feeling about you at this time. Safer in status quo. Okay, so they felt safer in their comfort zone, but we have the Fool now. They want to take that leap of faith, step out of that status quo, step out of that comfort zone. We belong together, because they feel like you do belong together. They feel like now it's time for things to progress, for them to put in the work. Heart on. So they're feeling a lot of passion. We have the Knight of Wands as well. This is like sexual arousal based on feelings of love. So they have that desire for you very strongly at this time. Expectations. What are their expectations? That's what that codependency is about. They have a lot of expectations in the palm of your hand. Yeah, they have a lot of expectations about the manifestation, but too many like rigid expectations about how things should happen exactly in their mind is maybe like what's slowing down the manifestation. And in the palm of your hand, so yeah, their heart is in the palm of your hand. Reach out. They're going to reach out to you. So if you would like to receive weekly twin flame energy reports for the collective, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up to those by clicking on the link below this video. And also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications. That will notify you every time I release a new reading, which is about every other day. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.